Hello everyone, David here from multitool.org. Today I'm going to be taking a look at something different, something unique that I had stumbled across in another YouTuber's video and decided to check out for you guys. There is a company by the name of Core who manufactures different things for law enforcement, military, etc. Found out that they carry some pocket knives, so I decided to check out one of their knives. One of two, actually. This is the more affordable one. This is called the standard issue. The standard issue comes in this really nice kind of Pelican-ish type of box. Not as good as a Pelican. Dense foam. Like usually in something like this, you'll see foam that's pretty squishy. Like, you know, it's firmer than Benchmade foam. It's pretty firm. But the knife is, and they're pretty good. You really kind of got to wedge it out, all molded for the pocket clip and stuff, which is really neat. Comes with a brush, I guess, to clean it out instead of disassembly, which is an interesting concept. So I guess you could use this for storage if you wanted to. Oh, cool. Has a sharpener on the rear, but something that scares me a lot. It's a carbide pull-through sharpener, which anybody that has knives, anybody that's into sharpening, realize this is a huge no-no. This is a scary thing to use for your knives. It'll just rip your blade edge apart, and you know, heck, it's just nasty. If you can sharpen by yourself using traditional methods, that's what I would do. Not use that. As for the knife itself, we'll zoom in here a little bit. Make things a little bit easier to see. So the knife itself has a closed dimension of 5 inches, has a weight of 5.3, has a VG10 steel blade, Axis style locks, kind of crossbar lock-ish, semi deep carry pot clip. So it's pretty robust. At 5.3 ounces, this joker is a tank. The G10 is sculpted in a way so kind of your fingers kind of land when the knife's being used, kind of land in those G10 spots. Just an interesting way to sculpt that knife. I've seen, you know, just ergonomics be fine, where your handle's just, you know, chamfered and rounded off and really aesthetically pleasing. This is different. This is very weird. So the different even transfers down to the blade and stuff. So has a Tonto blade. Tonto blade's kind of, from the profiles, kind of cantered down a little bit, which is weird. I'd rather have, I mean, it's almost straight. I would almost rather have it dip down a little bit more like an American Tonto. That's just a personal preference. Serrations, which is weird that you have serrations and then your box has a pull-through sharpener. That's, two don't go hand in hand. I can't. I mean, I can open it one-handed, but it takes a little bit of effort. And then, you know, his Axis style, pull it back to get it going on. So the knife itself, it says VG10. They actually say it's San VG10, unless it's like a San Mai, but VG10 is kind of like a 440C, roughly translated. Serrations can definitely chew through some like webbing and stuff. The very traditional style Tonto, a little bit of a harpoonish look up here on the tip. That's interesting. But a close up with that texturing on that G10. The blade is 3.5 inches. When the knife is fully open like this, total length is 9.25. Well, I guess that would be with the other blade being out. So the other blade kind of a close quarters, kind of like if you really need to get in there and cut something, without using the full knife. Like if you wanted to get between a strap and something that you don't want to cut. I guess if you're in the military, cut away a strap or something that's close next to a person's body, or you have to do something that you don't want to injure somebody. This little short sheep's foot blade could definitely come in handy in those situations. Doesn't have it just has a little top flipper or to deploy it. You can kind of sort of close it that way. It's different, very different. And one thing that you guys will learn from all the stuff I talk about is different isn't necessarily bad. It's just different from the standard issue. It's just different from what everybody else is doing. And different isn't, it's great because it allows people to think outside the box. That's people that did things that nobody else was willing to try, did things that challenged the norm, go, you know what, everybody else is doing this, let's do this instead. And so that's pretty much what Core did with this. But it's robust. It's robust. It could definitely take a beating. I see anybody that has this in the field enjoying it. The only thing I don't like is that blade. It's pretty, and I'll do some testing to see how it actually performs, how the edge holds up, give it a proper sharpening rather than the pull through. But as the design as a whole, very unique, very interesting. Kind of wanted to do this, guys. It's kind of like a first look because I just got it today. Kind of a Benchmade-ish style clip, or no, I'm sorry, more Spyderco. But it is, dang, it's a tank. Can't wait to test this out and see how it holds up. This flipper, this front flipper, kind of reminds me of a window breaker, but most definitely cannot be used as such. But very, very neat, very unique. Anyways, there, guys. That's a first look at the Core standard issue. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything that you guys want to ask me below, feel free to hit me up and see if I can answer any questions. Thank you.